I want to take a minute to recognize the diversity, the practice of equity, and inclusion of the people on this floor tonight as we put this budget together. I want to recognize the differences of our faces and the experiences that have all weighed in on this budget tonight. That's the foundation of how this budget was built. Why? Because every individual, families, businesses, our community are impacted by the state budget. Food, shelter, and health continue to be a high priority to this body. And that is what this budget is about to do, and that's why I'm voting yes. Washington's economy is working for some, but not for all of us. And that's when we have to step in, and is because we are in the business of serving people. This year has been challenging, to say the least. Seeing a budget deficit, it would be easy to be discouraged and say, it's time to cut. An all-cuts budget would be catastrophic. People will die. But we did the responsible thing with significant cuts. We have also learned from the past. During the Great Recession, when the legislature made deep and painful cuts, it took decades to recover. While we cut, delayed, and suspended programs, we still prioritized our values and we made sustainable decisions. First and foremost, we must strive to be a model employer. We do that by honoring the collective bargaining agreements for our over 60,000 state employees and higher education employees. Nor do we rely on savings from furloughs or health care premium changes. But that's not all. We protect our communities with continued investments because of an all-cuts budget would have led us to over $1 billion to human services and early learning cuts. Instead, we continue to invest and protect food security and assistance for our students, families, and elders. We protect TANF investments and for our newly arriving refugees and needy families. And we have proudly made significant investments in the higher education and career-related programs over the years. Instead of cutting over the $1 billion in higher education, we protect our students by not raising tuition and providing emergency grants for our students to help them stay in school. We understand our constitutional responsibilities in this budget, and that is why we invest more additional resources in K-12 education than anywhere else in this budget. We made a lot of hard decisions. We delay expansions where we could so we don't have to have empty promises. And we cap investments to transition to kindergarten where we can without getting programs to the point of extinction. But this budget says, from our littlest learners to our elders, that we see you and we will continue to do our very best to serve all of the diverse needs of the people of this great state. And I know that this budget is not perfect and we have more work to do, but please join me in supporting this budget tonight. Thank you.